Chicos de Combo, me encuentro en un close-up muy especial porque estoy rodeada de princesas, de príncipes y de una historia que todos conocemos y que nos encanta. Estoy aquí en el close-up a la película de Cenicienta.
Quiero contarte un secreto que te ayudará a enfrentar las duras lecciones que ofrece la vida. Sé valiente y bondadosa.
Y estoy con la guapísima Lily James. How are you, Lily?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm really glad to be here. I always dreamed of meeting a real princess since I was little, and now my dream came true.
Oh, good, thank you.
Hello, Richard.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Since I was a little girl, I always was like, I have to meet a real prince someday, and my dream came true.
I'm not a real prince, he is.
Sí, madrastra. No tienes que decirme así. Con Madame bastará. Cara de ceniza.
Sucia Ella. Cenicienta.
Tell me, how was your experience in this movie?
Oh, it was amazing. I had everything, every part of it has been quite magical, you know. Well, first of all, there was the audition process, which was really long and tough, and then I got it, and I couldn't believe it. And then I got to learn to horse ride, I did yoga, we started filming, and I was with some of the greatest actresses, you know, there are out there at the moment, and I was directed by Kenneth Branagh. Everything, and the costumes by Sandy Powell. It was just, every day I felt like I was diving into the storybook and just, I was like, you know, like Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I was like, wow, I'm in this magical kingdom.
I just wanted to try and make a real young man who was worthy of Cinderella's affections. So I'm just honoured to be part of it. I grew up with these movies and I loved watching them when I was a kid, so it's kind of surreal but kind of cool to be part of one now.
¿Te encuentras bien? ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Mi nombre no importa.
Lo lamento.
No es culpa tuya.
Ni tuya, seguramente.
We have an amazing cast. How do you feel about working with Kate and Elena?
And Kenneth Branagh and Stellan Skarsgård and Lily James.
And Lily and everybody.
It's like a masterclass in acting every day on set. Not just from the acting point of view, but when the cameras aren't rolling, how everyone conducts themselves. You know, someone like Kate Blanchett and Helena Bonham Carter, they're proper movie stars. And there's reasons for that. It's because they're amazing actors, but also because of how they conduct themselves when the cameras aren't rolling. So I learned a lot.
It's amazing, you know, these are people I've grown up watching and have been my idols, really. And so to work with them is just, it's just amazing. You're better just by being around them, and you know, they're so present and alive, and the characters they create are so rich and so three-dimensional, and you know, it was wonderful, and I feel like I've got better from it, and also they're great women. They're cool, they're funny, they're down to earth, they're everything you want these movie stars to be, you know.
Espero encontrarte otra vez.
Y yo a ti. Ella, hay más bondad en tu dedo meñique que la que muchos poseen en todo el cuerpo.
Every girl wishes to find a Prince Charming in real life. So do you think nowadays it's easy to find a real prince?
Absolutely.
Like a kid?
I have faith in men. That men are good, really. I don't know. Just find the guy that makes you feel like a princess. I suppose that makes him a prince, doesn't it?
I mean, maybe not like Kit,
Yeah, I know.
but it depends what you want. I mean, it depends if you want a Kit. I think that's the great thing about love, is that everyone is looking for someone different. So there's thousands of Prince Charmings.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. And frogs too.
Yeah.
Era el vestido de mi madre.
Se ofenderán si llegas al palacio usando esos viejos andrajos. Así no asistirás al baile.
Disculpa, ¿por qué lloras?
There's an essential part in Cinderella's story. It's the fairy godmother.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what would happen to Cinderella if she didn't have a fairy godmother. So, if you have a fairy godmother nowadays, here now, what would you ask from her?
Well, the problem is I've got too many more things I want, so I think I might ask if I could have like hundreds more wishes. I'd be like,
That's a good one.
can you stay forever? Never leave. Can I steal your wand?
Yeah.
I'd ask her or him to make sure my family were all healthy and well and happy, and probably for an Aston Martin as well.
You will not ask for pumpkins to transform into...
Nah, I'll just take the sports car straight up. We don't need it to be a vegetable first.
Okay.
¿Quién eres? Está mejor. Mi hada madrina.
And, well, we have a tradition here. We ask the good, the bad, and the weird of the movie. So if you can tell us the good, the bad, and the weird of Cinderella movie.
Okay, the good was the costumes. They were magical.
The good of the movie is Cinderella and her heart.
The bad was the night shoots. I can't even tell you how cold I was. Like, I was in these tiny dresses. We shot from 7 p.m. till 6 in the morning outside in winter in England. You don't even... I mean...
You were so hardcore.
I was hard. Me and Helena, we did it together. And we had hot water bottles and our lips were blue.
The bad of the movie would be the stepmother, obviously.
This is really weird. Because our dresses were so big, in order to go to the toilet, we used to have to like put little portaloos like under and then like...
You can go to the bathroom.
So we could go to the lake. Because if we went in and out of our costume, it would take like an hour. You don't have enough time when you're filming to do an hour turnaround for...
That was so vintage, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The weird of the movie, magical woman who comes and transforms vegetables into carriages.
Zapatillas de cristal. Además, son ligeras y cómodas. Ahora vete, vas a asistir al baile.
Thank you very much. And what would you tell to every combo fans who is watching
Combo
this?
fans.
Yeah, to go to see the movie.
I'd say to all the combo fans that, well, I think it won't disappoint. It's magical, it's beautiful, the colors, the costumes, and I hope that they'll see the characters and then see even more because they're richer, you know, they're more like real people.
I'd like them to come and see the movie because it's genuinely a wonderful, entertaining, magical, lovely, moving story. And you might think you know the story of Cinderella, which we all do, but you learn a lot more in this version. You get to understand why people are the way they are. And there's a reason this story's been told for hundreds of years.
Ustedes platíquenos, ¿ustedes creen que es posible que encuentren a un príncipe como él o a una princesa tan hermosa como Lily? Esperemos que sí. Y no se pierdan de esta película que se estrena próximamente. Yo soy Cristina, les mando un beso bien tronadito y sigan disfrutando de su combo.
Es una combinación de talento joven y unos consagrados del doblaje.